Hallo, guten Tag. Ich hoffe, es geht euch gut heute. Okay, heute sind wir wieder da und heute haben wir etwas ganz Wichtiges zu besprechen. Und das ist die Uhrzeit. Okay, nice to have you again this time. And today we have very important thing to discuss, and that is time. We're going to talk about time today. Okay, in German, we call it Uhrzeit. Say it after me. Uhrzeit. Uhrzeit. And there's something you note in German, that German, I've mentioned it before, but I mention it again. German usually have several words coming together to form a word. Just as you can see on the board, this is Uhr, this is Zeit. The two coming together to form a word. Uhrzeit. Uhrzeit. Okay. It's feminine, die Uhrzeit. Uhrzeit. Okay, and it simply means time. And that is what we are going to talk about today. And the questions we are going to ask ourselves a question, and then there will be an answer. Okay? And the question is going to be asked by A, and B will respond. What is the question? And that is how to ask for time. The question is, wie spät ist es? Let's say it together. Wie spät ist es? And that simply means, what time is it? Okay. And then the answer is, es ist, of course, es ist. And then, what is important when we are talking about time is, you must know how to count from 1, or let's say from 0 to 60. That makes it easy for you. So if you have forgotten your number, just go over it again from 1 to 60. Yeah? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 und so weiter. Okay, you must know that after you have gotten that, then it will be easier for you to understand this topic. So I go back to the question and the answer. Wie spät ist es? Wie spät ist es? Wie spät ist es? You remember this verb? Conjugation from a particular verb. Okay? You remember now? And remember, this is es. In the personal pronoun, we have ich, du, sie, es. So this is the s. So, wie spät ist es? And the answer is, don't forget, es ist, and then we mention the hour. This is 3. Es ist 3 Uhr. Es ist 3 Uhr. It is 3 o'clock. And then, wie spät ist es? We ask the question again, and then we come to the answer here. Es ist 10 Uhr. Remember 10? Es ist 10 Uhr. It is 10 o'clock. Wie spät ist es? Es ist 12 Uhr. Es ist 12 Uhr. Of course, you see 10 Uhr here. That's here. Es ist 10 Uhr. And then, es ist 12 Uhr. It is 12 o'clock. Okay. And then, there is an answer here. Es ist 13 Uhr. What is that? There is a particular time in Germany, and that is the one that is used in Germany. They call it military time. What's the difference between military time and civilian time? Well, military time simply means you count from 1 right down to 24. Okay? And it makes it exact. When you want to tell your time, if you say 8 o'clock, nobody is thinking about 8 a.m. Is it 8 a.m. or 8 p.m.? That's the advantage of the military time. Okay, and that is the time that is used in Germany. So I introduce it here. Es ist 13 Uhr. That means after 12, we have 13. So we have, it is 13 o'clock. So actually that's the one that is generally speaking used in Germany, and it makes it very clear when you say 6 p.m. I mean when you say, because there's no p.m. and a.m. in German, so when you say 6 o'clock, everybody understands you are talking about 6 in the morning. When you say 13 hour, everybody understands you are talking about 1 o'clock. When you say 18 hour, everybody knows we are talking about 6 p.m. and there is no confusion concerning the time. So I will still talk more about that later. So I come to the second level. So wie spät ist es? It's the same question, and the answer is es ist 2 Uhr 16. Es ist 2 Uhr 16. Now we have come to the second level. Under the first level, you have the full hour. It is 3 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 13 o'clock. Full hour. And when you have the full hour, you will have this word, Uhr. You have it at the end. 3 Uhr, 10 Uhr, 12 Uhr, 13 Uhr. You always see the Uhr at the end. You place the Uhr always at the end. But now we come to this other level. Wie spät ist es? Es ist 2 Uhr 16. Actually, we are saying it is 2 o'clock and 16 to 16 hour. Okay? 2 o'clock, that is 16 minutes after 2. Now see the placement of Uhr, see the placement of the number, see the placement of the minutes. So you see the full hour first, the Uhr comes second in the middle, and then you have the minutes at the end. So I want you to understand that once we have the full hour here, Uhr will be at the end. If you are talking about some minutes after the full hour, the real full hour will be here, and then the Uhr will be in the middle, and then the minutes will follow. So we go on now. Es ist 2 Uhr 16. Es ist 4 Uhr 24. This one is, it is 4 o'clock and 24. 24, you remember, that is 24. So we are saying it is 4:24. It is 4:24. Es ist 4 Uhr 24. And then we come to the next one. Es ist 10 Uhr 45. Es ist 10 Uhr, remember 10 Uhr. Es ist 10 Uhr 45. You remember that number? 45. And you remember in the counting of German, you call the one that is last first 45. 5 and 40. So we have, it is 10 Uhr 45. It is 10:45. It is 10:45. Okay, then we want to use the usual one, for military time in Germany. What I mean by that is, it is no more in the morning, it's now in the afternoon. So we have it here. Es ist 20 Uhr 5. And we have the example here. Es ist 20 Uhr 5. It is 20 hour and 5 minutes after 20 hour. We say it in English, 5 minutes past 8. You know, PM, but in German, the military time is used and you count from 1 to 24. Let's note that very well as we go on to the next phase of the timing. See you soon.